Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We'll get started shortly here. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started. Hey, Travis. Welcome, Travis. Welcome. Hello. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, welcome. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly, guys. Tonight, we're going to go over a trend following, trading in the zone, and trading system. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Stella, welcome, Stella. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly, guys. We'll get started shortly. This evening, we're going to go over trend following, trading in the zone mindset, and using the trading systems. We'll get started shortly. We'll go over pound yen. Pound yen had a great move today. We'll go over that. Pound yen. We'll get started shortly. Great moves in the yen period. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. All right, let me share my screen here. All right. All right. So you guys should see my trading screen. Second here. All right, so we're gonna start with Forex. So great moves in Forex. The dollar yen is continuing to move higher, right? So here was our buy signal here on a break of this resistance right here, and price is all the way up here. So nice move in dollar yen. We've been looking at the yen pairs right here, so they're definitely moving. CAD yen, same thing with CAD yen, and pound yen. Pound yen. Stella, you still in pound yen, Stella?
Yeah, I'm in pound yen and CHF yen.
See, Swiss yen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Swiss yen is a bit late, right? But it's still holding. Travis, are you in any of the yen pairs?
David, I am kicking myself. I was in CAD yen, and I actually got out of pound yen this morning.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of the yen pairs. I've built up a bias already, and I got to try to get over it. But yeah, I got in right at the buy signal for CAD yen and pound yen, and then right at the pullback for CAD yen, I got out, and pretty much the same thing this morning with pound yen. So I got out of both of them.
Okay, okay.
Um,
Well, they'll do that to you. You know,
Yeah.
they move, right? So they will definitely scare you out of the trade. So that's understandable. Okay, that's understandable. Those yen pairs are the biggest movers, right? So just, you know, just continue to learn to trade them, because yeah, we want to learn how to trade them, and you know, we want to try to stay with them. But I understand, because they move really, really fast. Okay. So we'll be looking for pound yen. um we'll look to take some profits on the 30-minute time frame. Okay. So here is the 4-hour time frame right here. We'll do a side by side. Okay, we'll do a side by side here. So here is the 30-minute time frame, and then here is the 4 hours. So here is this is the 4 hour. As you guys know, that's our trading window. Okay, so here was our buy signal right here on the 4 hour. So we're in the trade, but we're going to manage the exits. All right, manage. I would say I would say perhaps close the trade rather than taking you know, profits off the table and letting the rest ride, because of this area in here. All right, so we've got resistance. Let's draw it out. So this resistance could stop or stall the price action, right? So we've got resistance about right up here. All right, so between here, this is the high, and then this is support right here. Support right here is support. Okay, so support right here, which is now resistance. Okay, so we getting into that box here. You guys see that? You guys see the cluster here, cluster here. All right, so the price might slow down, okay, as the price moves higher. This is a big move. This is a big move up for the pound yen. It's straight up. I mean, nice move, but we might get some consolidation in this area here. All right. I mean, it's a possibility that we could shoot through this resistance here, but that's not likely. All right. So we can expect some slowing in this area here. So we'll see that on the 30-minute time frame. So when we get a sell signal on that 30-minute time frame, we'll get out. We'll get out, because this is a big push to the upside here, and we'll get some pullback, right? So we'll get some pullback. We don't want to wait on the 240. So guys, this is something that you guys can practice when you get into the trades. Kind of look to see where especially when you're going long and short also, but look for what's ahead, right? Look for resistance up ahead to see where you might, you know, price might slow down a bit, because this is like a wall right here, right? So the traders had a very difficult time, right? And this was when in January, right? Late December, January. Okay, a lot of difficulty breaking higher. And then this was what's that, early February. All right, towards February, the middle of February, very difficult time again, breaking the highs and getting above this. So expect some slowing down in this area here. So we'll see that price action. We'll see that on the 30-minute time frame. All right, so we'll get a sell signal, and we might get a nice push up, right? So we might make a nice spike. Hopefully that happens, right? So hopefully we get another 100 pips or so. and then we'll get a sell signal. We'll wait for a sell signal on the 30 and then close the trade. All right, so that we capture a lot of the profit there. Okay, so hey Daniel, welcome. Hey Daniel, welcome. Hello. All right, so just keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. Stella, I would keep your 30-minute time frame. Right.
What's the best? Because now, like, I've been watching it and it's not really going anywhere right now. So what's the best? Is it like really early in the morning for these yen pairs? Is that when we kind of start watching them?
Yeah. The market will start to slow down as far as Forex. Things will slow down about, I would say, by 12 noon, 1 o'clock. All right. Eastern time, PM. All right. Things will slow down a bit. Okay. And then the Asian market opens around this time, 7-8 p.m. So you might get, especially with the yen pairs, so you might get a bit of a move, but the real moves will happen in the euros, in the London session, Euro London session, 3 a.m., 3-4.
Right.
Yeah. So in this case, you might have to get some coffee. Okay. And kind of.
I'm about to close these trades. They are looking so good.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't,
Like, I take this profit now.
Yeah, I mean, you can, right? But you could, that 30-minute is looking really good. I mean, it's looking really good to move higher. So this will be one that we'll watch overnight, because we're looking for, if we just kept it on the 240, right? You go to sleep. You shouldn't have it shouldn't be a big deal. But if we're looking to exit on the 30, right? And you in it, you still in it, right? Then you want to be up. Okay. You want to be.
Thank you.
Up. Yeah. But yeah, there's nothing wrong. I mean, we hitting some resistance up in this area here, so there's nothing wrong with taking profits here, but based on how right now currently what this 30-minute is doing, I mean, it's holding price all the way up here, right? So we might get a nice spike higher, grab a few more pips, and then get a sell signal. Or we could, by midnight or so, we could get a sell signal. So, but just watch it closely. This will be your exit. The 30-minute, do not wait for the 4-hour to give a sell signal to get out. Okay. It will retrace quite a bit, because this is a big move straight up. All right. So watch your 30-minute, wait for a sell signal to get out. If you really want to fine tune it a bit, all right, you can always do a 15-minute time frame. Okay, so if you don't want to stay up, right? You want to get to bed, you can keep it on the 15-minute time frame. All right, and when it gets a sell signal, white arrow on the 15-minute, close the trade, take profits, and then you're out. If it consolidates in here, right? Consolidates in here and then break resistance, we can always look to get back in and time that entry on the 30-minute time frame. All right. All right, but good trading with the yen pairs. The yen pairs right now, the euro yen right here is the top performing, is the second top performing pair. The pound Swiss has moved quite a bit. Okay. The euro yen That's the second. Hey Rose, the
Hi.
euro, hello. The euro yen is the second top performing pair. Dollar yen, right? The dollar yen is the third top performing pair. Cam is in that. He was looking to take some profits today. He got in contact with me. So nice trade here. Nice trade. This is on the forward time frame, guys. All right. So so Travis, this is some incentive to stay in the trade, but
I know. Can you look at USD CH?
all right. USD CHF, USD CHF. Okay. Are you in this one?
Yeah, I'm kind of doing the same thing that you just mentioned with the yen pairs. I'm watching it now on the 60. I was also in USD CHN, or excuse me, CNH.
Okay.
I got out of that one because it gave us a sell signal on the 60 and the 30 minute.
Okay.
And I think CHF just gave a sell signal on the 60 minute. So
Okay. So USD CHF. Okay, yeah, so that gave a sell signal. You said on the USD CHF gave a sell signal on the 60?
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So you out of it?
The 60 minute just happened fairly recently, so I'm going to get out of it now.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. If keep an eye on it, you can get out, right? If I would try the 60 minute. So you got a lot of this trade, huh?
Yeah, I got in right at the buy signal and
right here. Very good. Good job. You might, it's extended. Okay, it's extended quite a bit. But if it gives a buy signal, you might be able to get in. Like I said, it's extended, right? But you might be able to get another opportunity to get back in. All right, but yeah, keep an eye on it. But just know that when it gets this high, right, it's extended quite a bit. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, the yen pairs, guys, are moving up nicely, and the dollar pairs are hanging in there also. But really liking the yen pairs out there trading today. So good move. Swiss yen is all the way down here. We're still waiting for this pair to really get some legs, get going here. New Zealand yen, okay, nice move. Okay, it's nice slow upward move with that pair. Okay, let's see here. We're starting to see some reversals, right, with the dollar pairs. Okay, so we're starting to see selling in the dollar pairs. Okay, you guys can notice there. All right, so here, USD SEK, here was the sell signal here. All right, and clearly in the markdown phase here. So bought here, sold here, broke out support right here. This is critical, guys. Whenever we get those red candles coming in, those are sellers. So we've got to get out like here and like here. So remember, if you're in these trades and you don't quite have a sell signal to get out, right? But you have a red candle, we definitely want to get out. Okay, whenever you get a red candle, when you're long and you guys get a red candle, right? We want to follow the trend. We want to follow the trend. This is the uptrend, markup phase, right? Right, markdown phase, sellers are in, you want to get out, right? So we bought here, sold here, and then the previous trade, All right, we bought here, sold here when the sellers came in. So remember that. All right. Let's see here. So we are definitely seeing some moves to the downside with the dollar pairs. So Travis, it might be a good thing that you took some profits and got out on that 60-minute. And good job, guys. When start doing that. When these pairs get extended, start timing your exits. Start getting out a bit early. It's always okay. It's okay to take profits off the table. Okay. It's always good to just take profits. You don't have to wait, especially now when things, we don't have any real direction, right? It's always good to take profits off the table. All right. So you can time your exits on the 15 at a minimum, 30 and 60 minutes. All right. All right. So definitely the dollar pairs are moving to the downside. All right. All right. Big swings. We saw some big swings in the market. All right. So we saw some big swings. The VIX is coming down, right? It's at 26, right? We have a red candle here. This is a concern. Price broke support. I don't know if you guys can see that on the VIX. So price broke support here. We got a red candle. So the VIX might be coming down. We're starting to see right, neutral candles, so white candles here after the selling. All right, so that's not good for shorts, right? That's not good for shorts. If this price action continues to move higher, we see these shorts close. We'll see these shorts close. All right, and price could start moving higher, green candles, and then this market could start going higher. All right, so we really needed the price, okay, to hold support, and that's not happening. Every time it gets close to that support, right, they keep pushing that price back higher, right? So same thing here with the NASDAQ. All right, same thing here with the NASDAQ. They keep holding support. They held support here. What we would like to see is a continuation, okay? Kind of like here to the downside. If we get above this area here, if we get above this moving average, then the buyers will be somewhat in control again. So if we get over this moving average right here, all right, we can see above this resistance right here, we could start seeing green candles, kind of like these guys, green candles, and then, market will start moving higher. That's okay. We'll follow whatever it does. We'll follow it, okay? We'll follow it. We are starting to see, some action in Stock Boss and Bull Master. All right, but just keep that in mind. Any questions for me? Any questions? Anything you guys want to take a look at? Anything you guys want to take a look at?
Did you go over Bitcoin already? I think it was doing pretty good so far.
Bitcoin. All right, Daniel. Let's see here. Let's draw it out. So we still have resistance right here, right around 45. And that's an important resistance there. And then support, near-term support, we'll say right here at around 35 and change. So yes, it's been making some, intraday moves, but it's still stuck, Daniel, right between support and resistance. All right, so it's still consolidating pretty tightly here. All right, so it could go any direction. The bias is to the downside, so it's still in the markdown phase. All right, it's still in the markdown phase. Go ahead.
David, if I wanted to have two Forex's account, I can't do that with Forex.com. So what's another platform that I can use that that doesn't ask for? Because I feel Hugo's way No, not Hugo's Way. Is it Hugo's Way? Yeah, it is
Yeah,
Hugo's Way.
Hugo's Way. You've got Hugo's Way, Trader's Way.
Because they asked for crypto only, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So does Trader's Way ask for crypto?
I think, yeah, I think it's the same. I think it's the same.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. They're offshore accounts, you know.
Oh, that's why. That's
Yeah.
why. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're offshore accounts.
The only one that's kind of like American is Forex.com.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. No problem.
yeah. Here, Daniel, watch this area right here. So we've got a triangle building up here, and it's trading near, it is trading near the up right here. If you guys look here,
Oh,
so
wow. Yeah. That's a
yeah.
nice draw. Yep, I see it.
Yeah, so if we get a break, we could get a big break, right? So if it breaks this triangle, as you guys know, these triangles, when price gets squeezed like this, right? Squeezed like this, all right? It's like a balloon and it's got to pop, it's got to go somewhere, right? So the fact that it's testing the high right here near this downward trend line here, right? We could get a big push, right, to the upside. It's not testing support down here. So it's not testing, you know, it's not working its way down here,
It's floating
right?
floating near resistance.
Yeah, so yeah, we could get a big push, right? Or it might continue to just work its way, you know, down here. So
Yep.
all right, so this is something to watch. I'll keep this
So
triangle on here.
Dave, what's the science behind that? Because I get it, the triangle, but what is price doing that you're able to shape that, you know, triangle, of course. What is price doing like psychologically? Like it's getting smaller, smaller, like, you know,
Well, there are
it's
fewer and fewer buyers, right?
yep.
Right. So you know, when you have big candles, that's more
Mm-hmm.
buyers, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
big buyers buying.
Mm-hmm.
When you've got smaller candles like this, tighter,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they've given up, right? So there's no real direction. So
Mm-hmm.
at some point, right? At some point,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
yeah. So if you look here, let's take this area here, for example, here, right? So if you look here, so here is a triangle here.
Oh yeah, I see it already. Well, just when you put that up, I seen it.
Yeah. After a while, you guys you'll start to just
Oh,
notice.
yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm.
After you do this for a while, you can see it. And these are great areas to watch.
Hey Dave, I'm
Price.
going to Florida in June for a good 6 weeks. So I'll be seeing you
Oh
again.
yeah, okay.
A
We'll have
couple of times.
another cigar, Daniel.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll have another cigar. So here is support. Here is
Mm-hmm.
support, and you notice here price is getting squeezed and squeezed and squeezed,
Yeah,
and guess what? You got a big pop right here.
yeah.
You got a big pop, and it wasn't trading near support, right? It was
Mm-hmm.
trading near that moving average here, kind of
This
like,
one is a little bit ranging a little bit more than
yeah.
the one to the left.
Yeah, so just keep an eye out. So you could get a nice big pop here in Bitcoin. And in this area up in here is where we can expect, if that happens, right? So if the buyers take control, right? So if the buyers take control here and break that trend line right here. So if they break that trend line, and they're pretty close here to making that happen. Let's see here. All right, so they break that trend line, your buy signal, right? Your buy signal will be right around 48,000 or so, almost near the previous buy. So which was right here. So let's draw this out. So I wouldn't give up on Bitcoin just yet. All right, because they're definitely not selling. So perhaps right around here, 49, 48, between 48 and 50,000, we could get another buy signal on the daily time frame to now test this resistance up in here. Okay, so there's not, I mean, right now the sellers are the longs are holding, the buyers are holding, and they're keeping the sellers from taking the price lower. All right, does that help, Daniel?
Yes.
Okay, okay, very good, very good. So keep an eye on this here. Keep an eye on this move. We could get, if it keeps holding that area here, we could get a big move to the upside. Big move to the upside. All right. Anything else, guys? Anything else you guys want to take a look at? Anything else?
Hey, David, I apologize for interrupting. You were showing some stock watch lists earlier. I didn't know if you minded flashing those again.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, we've been seeing some moves in energy and basic materials, and things have slowed down a bit, right? Things have slowed down a bit. They're not buying, and I think it's because we're starting to get buying back into the market. Okay, so basic material, right? Basic material. So silver, gold, silver, mining, right? Those have been moving quite a bit, right? But they've slowed down a bit. We had a lot of energy stocks, and they've slowed down a bit. So I think crude is below 100. I think it was at last I saw 95, 96 or so. So they are slowing their buying. All right. But there's still some opportunities, but that could change. If selling come back in, that could change. But based on what's happening right now, it's too early. We could see this market. And what a tricky market it's been, right? But we could definitely see. I wish Peter was here. Peter has had a difficult time with the Russell. All right, difficult time with the Russell, but it looked like a couple more days of buying. This sell short signal will close, and the Russell could start moving higher. The Russell hasn't gone anywhere. If you guys look here, and when we look at stocks, so this is what we want to really pay attention to. We want to really know what these indexes are doing so that we can position with stocks. So here was the previous sell short signal, right, on the Russell. And I feel bad for Peter because he really struggled, but was a good lesson because we can't force price. So but he worked really hard and he did well. He had to scalp it, you know. But here, from here down here, look here, absolutely no trend. Absolutely no trend. Held support, just quite a battle between buyers and sellers. So now they're gonna be testing this resistance here. If the buyers can get back above resistance, right, this sell short will close. All right, and then we could see buying coming in. Okay, and get back into this box right here. All right, this box right in here. All right, so tough, very, very difficult trading. This is not tradable. All right, this is not tradable. So VIX is coming down. All right, VIX is coming down. And we just have to be flexible here, guys. We just have to be flexible. All right, so no big positions, right? Kind of, you know, nice swing trades, nothing major because we don't have a trend. The same thing here with the Dow. All right. So if you notice with Sniper, we've been taking, we'll take a couple of long positions, right? Couple of long positions, take one put, right? So we'll take a couple of calls and put to kind of hedge things. Because if you guys look here on the Dow, here was the previous sell signal right here, this triangle right here. And look at this, held, and now it's back. This price action right here today is now higher than when we had the sell short signal. So the market went nowhere. The markdown phase really failed, right? Price went nowhere. Okay, so if we get back, I think if we open up right now, the futures are flat. So right now the futures are flat right now. Okay, but if we have a big update, and a big update on the Dow would be, I would say 400 or 500 points or higher. All right, we could see a reversal in the market. We could see something like this here, right? Right, see something like this, boom, like this, boom. All right, so great for Sniper, right? Great for Sniper, because we can trade it either way. All right, any other questions for me? Any other questions for me?
Hi, David. Would you be able to speak to talk about IBD a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rosa. Yeah, good question.
Thank you.
Yeah. And this is a good opportunity if the market gets bullish. All right. We'll really go heavy with stocks. Okay. Because a lot of the stocks, especially the tech stocks, they've been beaten down quite a bit, because the Nasdaq had perhaps the largest correction. So we'll see a lot of opportunities with stock. So with our stock boss system, Bullmaster, and even Sniper, we'll put those to work pretty heavily. All right, we'll get a lot of opportunities in tech. All right, and perhaps healthcare also. So we've introduced Bullmaster. Okay, so Bullmaster. I'm sorry, we've introduced IBD. Okay, so IBD is Investors Business Daily. All right, and the cool thing about IBD, okay, and we'll incorporate that with our heat seeker. All right, so with IBD we get really good fundamentals. So we get stocks with really good fundamentals, guys. All right, so here is a list. This is an IBD 50 list, and there are different lists that we can get of stocks. All right, so the one that I like, the one that I really like is the IBD new highs. Okay, we'll still so we'll add these stocks and we'll follow these when we on Thursdays when we go over stocks, options, and ETFs. But the nice thing about the new highs is that these are stocks that are making new highs. Okay, so these are stocks, and when you think of new highs, as here's an example, these are stocks with really good fundamentals. So strong earnings, really good balance sheet. I mean, just really strong stocks, right? Really strong fundamentally strong stocks, but also technical. Their technical is really, really strong. Okay, so most traders shy away from stocks that are making new highs or all-time highs. Okay, if you guys know of trend following, so you guys know that the book we recommend, Trend Following. As a trend follower, right, we follow the trend. So it's actually pretty cool when stocks are making new highs. That means new buyers are getting in, right? So new buyers are coming into the market and pushing the stock higher, and that's what we want. All right, that's what we want when we are going long. All right, so Rose, what's cool about IBD is that we'll have additional stocks that we can trade with really good fundamentals. And what we'll start doing also is the stocks that we're getting from Heat Seeker, we'll run a checkup. We're going to run a checkup, a fundamental checkup on those stocks also. All right, so that we know that those stocks have really good fundamentals. I'll just go through a few of these here, right? If you guys notice here, right, price is making new highs. It's continuing to make new highs, okay? Continuing to make new highs, continuing to make new highs.
David, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to ask you one more question for me to understand it a little better.
Okay.
So this IBD list, is it going to be available through Monster Softwares? Or that's something that we could access online and just browse through it, have a look at it?
Yeah, it's a subscription based. Okay, so we'll have it. So we'll have it, and we'll go through those stocks on Thursdays. But if you want to get a subscription, you can also do that yourself.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see.
Absolutely, yeah, you could do that. But we'll go through those also. We'll have them. But yeah, absolutely. If you want to have a subscription, you'll have access to these lists also. Years ago, I would think when we launched 12 years ago, Bullmaster, we did this. We did this. Okay, so we use a lot of the IBD. We did more of the IBD 50. Right, so these are the top 50 stocks, right? That the big institutions are buying, and these are big. These are. I mean, all of these stocks here are really good, heavy stocks. However, we still have to follow the 4 market phases. So yes, just because we've got they've got good fundamentals, right? They're making new highs doesn't mean we just buy them and forget it, right? We still have to follow the 4 market phases. We still have to follow a buy and sell signals, okay? So we don't just buy and hold them, right? We still have to follow the system, follow the process, okay? But just like Sniper, where we know that these Sniper trades have a catalyst, right? The big institutions are buying them, right? Because there is some news, some data that's driving those stocks, either long or short. Same thing here. All of these will have some catalyst, a fundamental catalyst that's pushing them. So it's going to be, Rose, a great opportunity to trade these. Okay, but we still need, like I said, we still follow the 4 market phases. Still follow our support and resistance. That doesn't change. Still follow our signals. Okay, does that help?
Yes, David, that was great. Thank you.
Very good, very good. So on Thursdays, we'll go heavy into this. We'll look for opportunities, and I am telling you guys, if this market turns around and gets bullish again, we'll have lots of opportunities, tons of opportunities to trade. Okay, and some of these are expensive, right? So here is one. The buy signal came in at 210, right? And now it's trading at 291. I don't trade stocks that's this expensive, but guess what? We can trade options, right? So, you know, Cam, follow Cam, Peter, all right, they trade options a lot. So we can get options on these and really start and do well with these moves. So just because they're expensive doesn't mean we have to trade the underlying stock, right? We can trade the options and still get really good results. So you know, personally, I hope that this market turns around, gets us some buy signals on the indexes. I hope the VIX comes down, right? I hope the VIX come down so we can start really trading some equities. All right. And as you guys know, Forex, you know, we'll continue to trade Forex as long as we get some opportunities. We'll continue to trade Forex, but it'll be really nice to see when the market, and I'll leave you guys with this, when the market sells off like this, it's very, very difficult to trade a bearish market. All right. It's very, very difficult to trade a bearish market. So much easier when the market is bullish and moving up. All right. It just doesn't, it moves a lot smoother, right? It doesn't have a lot of this right here. So, all right. Any other questions? Any other questions? So keep an eye, those of you who that are trading pound yen. Okay, keep an eye. So Travis, you're not in. Stella, you in pound yen. So keep an eye. Don't let it get away from you. So keep an eye on that 30-minute. All right, 30-minute. Here it is right here. It's moving higher. All right, so your exit is going to be on the 30-minute time frame. Hey, Daniel, are you in pound yen? I thought you were in pound yen.
I've been picking at it, but no, I'm not.
Okay.
What I've been doing is just doing a lot of back testing.
Okay.
Trying to learn it, but it is really, really good. I should have got when you gave me the signal to get in. That's when I should have got, because it did a really strong move today.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. Next time.
One day. Yeah.
Next time. Okay. Okay. So yeah, good trading with the yen pairs, and but don't chase them. If they do give a sell signal like on the 30-minute right here, right, get out. You might have another opportunity to get back in on the 30-minute. The 4-hour chart is done. You can't get in on the 4-hour chart. It's gone. I mean, it's gone. Most of the yen pairs on the forward time frame, they've left, right? They've gone. I mean, dollar yen right here. All right, but you might be able to get some moves on the 30-minute, the smaller time frame, kind of scalp it a bit. All right, guys. If there aren't any other questions, we'll call it a night. And tomorrow, I would highly recommend you guys come to the tomorrow class. We're gonna go over stocks. I want to see how the market finishes tomorrow. Hopefully, we move higher, we close high. We get some green candles, which would be great if we can get some green candles right in here. We need some buying coming here. I'm done with trying to take this market down. All right. It's been frustrating trading it down. So we would like to see momentum come back in to the upside. All right, guys, take care. Have a great evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for coming. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, David. Bye-bye.